and see what it is. It is a model which I still can't find. Where is it? No, it's a setup guide. There it is, be on the invoice. Welcome back to another week. It's been a rather interesting week this week. We, as you know, in the previous video we were down in Taupo, and when we were down in Taupo there was a lockdown in Auckland for the COVID for a few days, so we decided to stay there. That worked out pretty good because the weather cleared up and we managed to dry out the awnings and head off back to Auckland. After that we went down to visit some people down country again, and while we were down there once again Auckland went down to a lockdown situation, and we came back and got caught in a 7 hours traffic jam heading back to Auckland. So that was interesting. And then after that we've had things such as quite a few earthquakes and tsunami warnings. So if I disappear in a hurry, you know why. But yeah, it's been an interesting time. Now, just to recap on something we discussed about 3 months ago, and that was trackers. And I mentioned several different types of trackers that I was using or going to review. And after looking at the trackers, we came across one clear winner, that's for sure, in what we used. And by the way, once again, I must tell you, when it comes to these sort of videos, it's not a paid commercial by anyone. And the tracker that we feel is the best one to use, it's only our opinion and nothing else. So it's not a sponsored review by any way, shape or form. So okay, let's just recap. The first one we had were the cheapies that you could buy. They're unbranded and you can buy them anywhere, real cheap, and they are what they are. So basically I wouldn't bother too much with those. I think the next one we had, we also looked at another tracker, which for the life of me I can't remember what the name was now, but we gave that idea away because basically it was a fairly good tracker, but the costs that were involved in a lot of these trackers with monitoring fees and things like that, just I didn't see the point in it. And plus also it wasn't backed by a New Zealand after sales service or anything like that, so so we gave that away. The two that came out the best of the lot was, there was one which was called Trackamo, and the reason why I liked that was it was small, so you could put it anywhere. It had pretty good set of options with the tracker. It had fencing, it had SOS buttons, it had a whole lot of things. You could see how fast you were going and exactly where you were on the map and all this sort of thing. So it was a pretty good tracker, and I was quite happy using it. In fact, I still am using it because I've got it. But since then we came across one that I think is a fairly good winner, and the one I picked up was a UT, now I've got to get this right. In fact, what I'll do is I'll go into the box here and have a look and see what it is. It is a model which I still can't find. Where is it? No, it's a setup guide. There it is, be on the invoice. Okay, so the model number that we decided on getting was a UT4G50. GPS tracker, which operates on the 4G network. So here it is. Brilliant tracker. It's got a very strong magnetic base. As you can see, I've been using it because it's got marks all over it. But yeah, pretty good. What we found, what made it a clear winner for us to use, was the fact that, number one, it is a New Zealand based sales company. So you see that there. So what that meant was that if we had any problems, it was just a phone call to get it sorted. And the phone calls and the help we got from phone calls, whether it be phone calls, emails or messages or whatever, and also YouTube clips, was fantastic. And so that's why we decided to stick with them. Now the features on this one are quite a lot. You get many reports on what you're doing, the speed, how fast you're going, your battery status. There's so much in these that you really aren't really lacking for anything. It's got everything in it, and the tracing on the map that we looked at, and I've looked at it on the computer and also on my cell phone. I have it on both, and it's all there for you to have a look at. And the accuracy, this was the best of all of them for the accuracy of where your item was. Like we use this, actually, because it's quite portable, it's going now, we use it in the caravan, in the camper van, even in our personal cars. We just take it around where we think we need it the most. That resulting is we're going to have a look at their range of other trackers to see what else we can use, because some of them we may hotwire in, because these can be hot wired or they can be standalone battery, but there's quite a good range there as well. So if you go to the website, it's called utrack.co.nz is a website. So if you go there and have a look, see, you'll see the range that they've got. And I'm not being paid by them to do this. I'm just commenting on the fact that we have found a tracker that is brilliant, does the job very, very well. And the after sale service, because we're based in New Zealand, I believe they're available around the world. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure they are. If anyone knows, just mention in the comments below. But yeah, so that's damn good tracker, and I'm going to get some more, because I do love these trackers. They're very good, and for peace of mind, it's good knowing that. And yeah, so thank you to Utrack NZ for your trackers. They're fantastic. Now, I'm just going to move on. I'm going to digress into something, because I got a big parcel in the mail, and I love getting parcels. I'm sure everyone loves getting parcels. And what do I see in the parcel? Massive great lights, new set of lights. These lights are going to go on the camper. Now the camper is away at the moment at a secret location, getting some bits and pieces done. So we'll go and check that out as well, and see how that's getting on. So there you go. There's the final part of the trackers and how we got on there. So we, as I said, in summary, we did like the tracker mode. That was very good. And the only thing is, with the difference between the tracker mode and the Utrack, was the fact that the tracker mode is only free for the first 12 months. And then after that, I think it was about $60 US a year for the monitoring. But it did have its pluses, like it's small, portable. But then again, Utrack have a range too that are small and so on. So, but the thing that really made it for us was the accuracy of this tracker. Also, another thing I've got to mention is the standby battery time. Just amazing on these trackers. It can go, I believe, for months. So yeah, really, really good. So anyway, I've rambled on enough about the trackers. So next week we'll look into something else. We may even go and have a look and see if we can spot the camper and what's been going on with that. So that's it for this week. Certainly hope you're having a good time staying safe and from COVID. And here in New Zealand we're dealing with COVID, and we're also dealing with the earthquakes and the tsunamis, etc. So yeah, we're on a bit of tenterhooks, but things are improving. So yeah, let's hope for a great future. So happy camping, happy adventures, and we'll catch you back here next week. Bye for now.